Kathy and I have been partners for over 20 years.
We've been writing movies and books, mostly true stories about people and their struggles in their everyday lives.
So when we noticed many of the women around us were complaining about their midlife men, including us, we wanted to take a harder look. Our men were changing, and their new behaviors were affecting our relationships.
Some women told us their men were irritable, even angry. Others were hypersensitive, moody, and some were less interested in sex.
So we began our research, and that's when we learned about menopause.
Menopause hits between 40 and 65. Beginning around 30, men's testosterone starts to slowly decline, and by midlife, the cumulative effect can be very powerful, both physically and psychologically.
But we still didn't understand why our men were behaving so badly. So we dug deeper, and there it was, the real problem. It's the collision between our culture and reality.
You see, men have always been taught that to be a man, they have to be heroes, strong and powerful and Herculean, just like the superheroes they wanted to be when they were boys. They should never show vulnerability or express their feelings. But they're human, and upholding that standard becomes impossible at midlife.
So they feel like failures, and that scares them. They'll do everything they can to hide the fact that they're afraid their bodies are letting them down, afraid they won't live up to the expectations in bed or at work.
If only they knew how to comfortably tell you what they're feeling, but they can't. It's been proven that men's brains make them less verbal and less emotional communicators than women. And it's these unexpressed feelings that lead to negative, even destructive behaviors.
Our book, Manopause, will guide you to see what your man is experiencing from his point of view.
We jump off with a quiz that helps you identify issues you might be having with your menopause man. We give you findings and advice from leading experts, practical tips, and stories from people just like you. You'll feel like we're sitting together at lunch, discussing issues, discovering answers.
You'll want to keep Manopause by your bed and refer to it, especially the sex chapter. Once you better understand your menopause man, it will change the way you look at him, and that will change the way he looks at you.
And what about you? Menopause will help you shed your own misperceptions of what a man should be. It will guide you to be honest about how your behaviors and attitudes are complicating your man's situation.
With your help, your enlightened menopause man will be wiser, more patient, and more empathetic. His lower testosterone, coupled with improved communication skills, will make him a sensual lover, a better listener, and the best partner you have ever had.
We know.
It happened for us.